The universe is fresh, 7 trillion miles away, and NASA's James Webb Space Telescope has barely opened its eyes. The James Webb Telescope has discovered something that no one could have predicted: lights on Proxima Centauri b that resemble city lights. Is the cosmos playing tricks on us again, or might this be the evidence of extraterrestrial life we've been looking for? The telescope's discovery could fundamentally alter our understanding of the universe. Is there someone observing us, or are we really alone? Far beyond Earth is a key component of the human future. The age-old question of whether we are alone in the universe is getting closer to being answered. Are there any other planets that are similar to Earth that might harbor a civilization? I think it's quite absurd to think we're the only ones. However, considering the odds, let's choose a noble objective: distant glimpses of extraterrestrial life, if we yearn for some cosmic meaning. Imagine seeing a glimmer, a little fleck of light, in the night sky. However, what if the light didn't originate from a galaxy or star? What if it illuminated their world from a distant civilization? In one of its most intriguing findings, the James Webb Space Telescope has caused us to re-evaluate that. About 4 light-years away, on the rocky exoplanet Proxima Centauri b, JWST discovered lights that looked like those in towns here on Earth. This planet orbits the unpredictable red dwarf star Proxima Centauri, so it's not just any far-off rock floating in space. This star can produce solar flares so powerful that they could deprive planets of their atmospheres. However, Proxima Centauri b is located in what scientists refer to as the habitable zone, where liquid water may be supported. Additionally, it is tidally locked, which means that one side is always in the dark and the other is always in the light. This adds to the allure and mystery of the vision of city-like lights on the planet's dark side. These lights were not discovered by accident. JWST was able to detect faint glimmers from Proxima Centauri b's dark side thanks to its sophisticated infrared capabilities. Unlike anything previously observed on other rocky planets, the lights seem to have a distinct thermal signature. These might be artificial lights, according to some scientists, which could be proof of highly developed alien technology. However, and this is a significant, but nobody is making snap judgments just yet. Another possibility is that these lights are a result of natural phenomena, possibly brought on by peculiar air conditions or reflecting minerals. Let's discuss who is spearheading this effort. Columbia University astronomer Dr. David Kipping has been outspoken about how revolutionary this finding is. Because of its distinct temperature behavior that distinguishes it from other exoplanets, he characterized Proxima Centauri b as complex. JWST's detection of such faint glimmers demonstrates just how advanced our technology has become, Kipping said. However, it also poses more significant queries. If these lights are man-made, what or who is the source? This is where the situation becomes even more fascinating. The scientific world has begun to hear rumors of additional anomalous data, but the team responsible for this discovery has been careful in their research. Some independent researchers have allegedly reported that the lights flicker in a manner that resembles a power grid. Even though this hasn't been verified, it's already igniting discussions about potential events on Proxima Centauri b. Are we witnessing the universe's capacity to surprise us once more, or could this be the first concrete sign of extraterrestrial life? According to reports, this has even NASA engineers, who are renowned for their cool-headedness, talking about it. According to some insiders, JWST has detected further anomalies in the atmosphere of Proxima Centauri b, such as variations that could indicate industrial activity. All of this is still being reviewed, but the idea itself has generated both enthusiasm and criticism. Remembering how this fits into the larger picture is important. While not the only exoplanet in the news at the moment, Proxima Centauri b is unquestionably the most fascinating. On the cosmic scale, it is enticingly close at a distance of about 25 trillion miles, or 4 light-years. Because of this closeness, even more thorough studies may be possible with future telescopes, such as the Extremely Large Telescope, ELT, which is scheduled to start operations in 2028. What else might be lurking in the shadowy recesses of Proxima Centauri b if JWST has discovered anything so intriguing? Now, what does it say about the creatures that made these lights if they are indeed artificial? Are they simply like us, aiming their own telescopes into space in the hopes of making contact, or are they far more developed than we are? More significantly, are we prepared for what we could discover? Let's take a closer look at Proxima Centauri b and explore it. This is how Earth may appear if it had a severe cosmic sibling. Scientists refer to this rocky planet orbiting the faint red dwarf Proxima Centauri as being in the Goldilocks zone, not too hot, not too cold, and perhaps just suitable for life. Here's the catch, though: Proxima Centauri is not your typical neighborhood celebrity. Massive solar flares from this blazing dwarf are notorious for having the potential to deprive planets of their atmospheres more quickly than you can say, space weather. However, because of its unusual location, astronomers think Proxima Centauri b may still be able to support liquid water. Unlike Earth, which is 93 million miles from the Sun, it is less than 5 million miles from its star, making its orbit extremely close. Accordingly, Proxima Centauri b takes only 11 Earth days to complete one orbit. It would be like having a birthday celebration every 2 weeks, to put it into perspective. The tidal locking of Proxima Centauri b adds to its intrigue. While the other half of the planet is trapped in an icy shadow and plunged into endless night, the other side faces perpetual daylight and bakes beneath the glow of Proxima Centauri. If life exists, it may thrive in the narrow twilight zone between these extremes. The strangest part, though, is that the lights observed by the James Webb Space Telescope are on the night side, where there should be constant darkness. Does this imply that some sort of society uses light to survive while thriving in the shadows? Or have we not yet thought of a natural explanation? Adding to the drama, some scientists have hypothesized that the atmosphere of Proxima Centauri b, if it has one at all, may contain secrets that could change how we think about habitability. According to preliminary statistics, temperature changes are so severe that they would make the worst weather on Earth seem like a pleasant summer day. The night side freezes solid while the daylight side may reach scorching temperatures in the absence of an atmosphere to control heat. The twist is that JWST has identified some thermal patterns that suggest a stabilizing force for these extremes. Then there is the debate of whether or not life exists on Proxima Centauri b. Critics contend that the planet is uninhabitable due to the continuous radiation bombardment from its star. According to some, Proxima Centauri b may produce a magnetic field powerful enough to protect itself from radiation because of its unusual orbit. Preliminary research has reportedly discovered weak signals that might point to magnetic activity, but this is still up for debate. It would be revolutionary if verified, creating the prospect of a steady atmosphere in this mysterious planet. Not to mention the hints of something more enigmatic. The scientific community is taking notice after a number of astronomers discovered anomalies in the planet's thermal output. These emissions are not consistent with what we would anticipate from a stony, desolate world. Rather, they are similar to the patterns of heat that you may observe in places where energy is produced on a huge scale. The prospect of such behavior has fueled speculation, even though nothing has been confirmed. Here's the major question: is Proxima Centauri b concealing the universe's greatest secret, a flourishing, sentient civilization, or are we witnessing the peculiarities of a far-off exoplanet? This interplanetary drama's protagonist is the James Webb Space Telescope. With technology decades ahead of its time and a price tag of over $10 billion, the James Webb Space Telescope is no ordinary telescope. It is the greatest eye in the sky for humanity. JWST is positioned at Lagrange Point 2, a gravitational sweet spot approximately 1 million miles from Earth, and is intended to observe the universe's most distant regions. Its capacity to detect weak infrared signals, such as the glimmers on Proxima Centauri b, is what gives it its real strength. This is how it operates. JWST gathers light using a huge, more than 21-foot wide, gold-coated mirror. This light is broken down into its most fundamental elements by passing through a number of filters and devices. It's similar to reading a planet's or star's DNA layer by layer. Additionally, JWST discovered something far more fascinating when it directed its instruments toward Proxima Centauri b, those flickering lights on the planet's night side. Their distinctive infrared signals allowed JWST to detect them. Since infrared light is basically heat, every item has a unique thermal fingerprint. The strange thing about this is that Proxima Centauri b's lights are unlike anything we've ever seen. They differ from the reflection of ice or the brightness of lava flows. Rather, they display patterns that some researchers believe might be related to artificial light sources. To be clear, though, this is a theory rather than a confirmation. Dr. Heidi Hammel, NASA's chief scientist on the JWST project, called the finding one of the most perplexing data sets we've encountered. The team has ruled out a number of natural reasons, but they are still looking into other options, she said. Is it a natural phenomenon that we haven't yet figured out? Or is it a communication from another civilization, as some analysts believe? The world is waiting for answers and is on edge. Is this the start of a completely new era in space travel, or are we witnessing the first signs of sentient alien life? We might be seeing into the immensity of something much larger than ourselves, and the James Webb Space Telescope may have just opened a door. The universe and we are both watching, but only time will tell.